What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome back to the Pro Pick'em Show with the star of the show, Mr. 19-8. That's 70% for you all without a calculator right now. Mr. Diaz, what's going on, my man?
What's up, man? What's going on?
Doing all right?
Yes, sir. 70%?
70%, man.
Wow.
That's not bad. I mean, I graduated high school on 70.
It puts me over 500.
Well over 500.
Better record than the Titans.
Hey, and speaking of which, shouts out to my beloved Tennessee Titans. Hey, way to pull off the win on national television. Wow. Cashville, stand up. All right. So you know what we do here. You know, we know a lot of y'all like to be in your office picking pools. You like to do little side bets with your friends and stuff. Hey, whatever. Small side bets. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Hey, we're hardworking men here. We're not promoting. No. Moving on. Yeah. All right. So what we're doing, we're gonna get you the hot picks for the week, so you can win that office pick'em pool. But before we get started this week, you actually had a special shout out via Twitter.
Yeah, I've been sick the last couple of days, so I'm catching up on my emails. Catching up with the emails.
Well, this one is one that you may want to take a look at here. This has come from a Miss Treva in Plano. What's up, Treva? All right, thanks for checking out the show. All right, now Treva says, "Hey Carlos, I know you're big Texas fan. You know I'm a big Oklahoma fan. Who you got this weekend? And please be nice."
All right.
I threw in the please be nice.
All right, please be nice.
All right, yes sir. Who you got?
Let's please be nice on this. All right. Quick little summarize this little pick. I woke up early this morning. First thing I did was bam, step on my shoe. So I was like, that might be the pick of the week. A shoe, yes, ladies and gentlemen, shoe.
It's not just any shoe. This is an Air Force Nike draped in Oklahoma Sooner colors.
You keep the box, man. You keep the box.
Well, why do you keep the?
I mean, after you wear them, then you put them up in the box.
You know what? Before we get started, fellas, that's a pretty good bit of advice. We see you in the malls. We see you at the restaurants. Fellas, stop walking around with dirty white shoes on. We can't. We can't.
Yeah.
Did you see how clean those shoes were? Can you one more time? Fellas, if your shoe is dingier than this, it's time for a mall run. All right, moving on in a hurry. Get that out of here. So, what you got? You got Texas. You got Oklahoma. All day, baby.
All day.
Already. All right.
Let's go.
All right. Here we go. All right. But thanks, Ms. Treven. As a matter of fact, we know you're a pro football fan. We know you're in the office pool at your job as well. So you got some questions on should it be Dallas or Baltimore?
I can help you with that.
We can help you with that. You worried about if the 49ers can get the revenge on the Giants?
I can help you with that.
You can help you with that. Or do you kind of unclear on if the Broncos will bounce back this week in San Diego?
I can definitely help you with that.
He is. We're not going to start talking about this, man. That's later in the show. All right, moving on in a hurry. All right, so let's just go ahead and get this thing started. Starting with Oakland versus Atlanta. Carlos, who you got?
ATL all day.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to argue against that one. I mean, the Falcons are averaging 30 points a game. The Raiders are giving up 30 points a game.
It's called research, baby.
It's called research. You want to circle ATL on your pick'em pool. Moving along. All right. Now, speaking of research, I mean, the Cleveland Browns have lost 11 in a row, right?
Ouch, yeah.
11 in a row. They've done that one other time in their franchise history.
I've heard something about it.
And on that 12th game, they beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Guess who they play this week?
The Cincinnati Bengals.
The Cincinnati Bengals. Carlos, who you got?
I got the Bengals, man.
You going with the Bengals?
You gotta go with the Bengals, man.
Right. I mean,
the Browns are the Browns.
The Browns are the Browns.
The Browns are the Browns. Like, they're bad.
They're bad.
They're horrible.
They're horrible. They're all of those Stephen A. Smith words.
Yeah.
Bottom line, you want to circle C. And on your pick'em pool, they will get their 5th in a row against Cleveland. All right, moving right along. All right, we have St. Louis taking a trip south to face the Miami Dolphins. Carlos, who you got?
I'm going to roll Miami, man.
You going Miami with this?
I'm going to roll Miami, man. I'm going to roll Miami. I don't know why, but I'm going to roll Miami.
With the Heat game that came on the other day have anything to do with your Miami love? All of a sudden? Nah. Just strictly pigskin?
Strictly Dolphins.
All right, well, he has a pretty good reason. I mean, the Rams have the worst offense in the league. No rushing touchdowns. They only got one weapon. That's Steven Jackson.
And who's their? Oh my bad. Who do they rely on? Who's their go-to guy?
I mean, Steven Jackson. But you know what? There's a problem with that, Carlos. I mean, he don't have no touchdowns this year, and the Dolphins hadn't given up a 100-yard rush in 19 straight games.
Was that copy?
That's called research, baby.
You know who I'm taking.
All right, hey, I'm right along with him now. You want to make sure that you get them circled on your pick'em pool. That will be MIA. All right.
Bye.
All right. Next, we got a pretty intriguing matchup. We got Indy going to New Jersey to take on the Jets. Now, since 2001, this series is tied at 4-4. Who breaks the tie Sunday? Carlos. Oh, here we go.
It's Tebow time.
Here we go.
Tebow doesn't get it done, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a minute. No Tebow?
No Tebow.
No
Tebow.
So
Sanchez is your starting QB, man.
Oh, did he just? Do you mean the same Mark Sanchez that has the worst completion percentage in the league?
Do you remember? It is Tebow. What's his QBR?
I'm not really sure what his QBR is, but I do know that this game is played on Sunday.
Yeah, true.
You can't beat Tebow on a game played on Sunday. Hey, you want to take N.Y. Circle that on your pick and pool. Besides, Indy, you had your fluke win last week.
Yeah.
We're moving on in a hurry. All right, we have the Detroit Lions coming off their bye week to face the Philadelphia Eagles. Carlos, who you got?
Big's gonna step it up. And one too many touchdowns, too many touchdowns, just too many for him.
Right.
I got Philly.
I like Philly. Detroit hadn't beaten them in 25 years, y'all. That's a quarter century. That's
25 years?
25.
They haven't beat Philly in 20. What is that? Oh, that's
Barry Sanders was there for at least 12 of those. Yeah, still no win over. That's hard to believe.
That is hard to believe.
Hey, with that alone, you want to make sure you circle PHI on your pick'em pool this week. Yep. All right, now we get on to our toilet bowl for week 6. I mean, both of these teams are pretty much, you know what, they're crapper. So we're going to flush this right after we make this pick. We have Kansas City coming to Tampa Bay. Carlos, who you got?
No Matt Castle.
No Matt Castle.
No Matt Castle, all right.
And speaking of Matt Castle, Carlos, did you hear those fans booing him when he got knocked out with that concussion?
Yeah.
Wasn't that awful?
They did buy a ticket.
Oh, wow. So you're saying it's okay to cheer an injured player that's on your own?
I'm not going to answer this question. I'm going to keep it out and just go around.
Okay.
Be like,
okay, so you're going political on this. Did you watch the speech last night?
Could you talk to my attorney?
Hi, Jonathan Vilma.
Can you talk to my attorney, please?
Moving on in a hurry. Bottom line, who you got? You got Tampa Bay, you got KC.
I got Tampa, man. Come on, man.
All right, come on, man. That is a come on, man. Kansas City is horrible, and they got Brady Quinn starting this week. Stop playing. Circle T.B. on your pick'em.
Brady Quinn.
Cool. All right.
Wow.
Now we have a matchup of the Buffalo Bills going out to Scottsdale to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Carlos, who you got?
I'm gonna go Arizona on this one.
Going Arizona?
Yes, sir.
Really, I can't disagree with Arizona. I mean, Buffalo has given up 1,200 yards the last 2 games.
1,200?
That's a comma 200. That's
1,200.
How do you give up 1,200?
That's 12 football fields, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is 12 football fields. How do you do that?
And you said 2 games?
2 games.
12 football fields.
12 football fields.
You're in trouble.
They're in serious trouble. You want to circle ARI on your pick'em pool. Now we're getting to the homer side of the show. Okay. We have our beloved Dallas Cowboys going to Maryland to take on the Baltimore Ravens.
Wow.
Carlos, who you got?
You know, I want to be a Cowboy fan so bad.
But
there is a but.
Yeah, you knew the but was coming.
There is a but. I want to be a Cowboys fan so bad. I do want to, celebrate another championship with you boys.
It's not gonna happen.
But not this year.
Yeah, no,
not this year.
But what about this week?
You're going to Baltimore. You're going to Baltimore.
Who haven't lost a home game in over 13 games. That's the current longest streak in the NFL.
And what do the Cowboys rank?
It does suck count because that's what they do on offense. The worst offensive scoring team in the league.
Ouch. I'm going Baltimore.
You got the circle BAL on your pick'em pool. We love you, Dallas. I love the paycheck. I love all of that, but it's not gonna happen this week.
It's not gonna happen, man.
All right, moving on in a hurry. All right, now we have The New England Patriots heading out west to take on the Fluke Carols, a.k.a. the Seattle.
Oh, he called them the Fluke Carols, man.
So Carlos,
man. So what did Pete Carroll do to Denard Robinson, man?
No, he had skipped town and got his team in all kind of hot water long before Denard. Please, let's on in a hurry. Moving on in a hurry. Who you got? New England or Seattle, Carlos?
Oh, come on, man. Is that a rhetorical question?
No. So are we going to get another Barbie reference?
I got the Barbie.
He's going with Barbie Brady.
Barbie Brady, baby.
I gotta go with Barbie Brady too. You gotta circle N.E. on your pick'em pool. I don't know. Don't be scared off by Seattle's tough defense. Tom Brady, 24-4 against top 5.
Wow. What's that called?
That's called research, baby. All right. All right. Now moving into our late games. We have the New York Giants heading back out west, the scene of their NFC Championship celebration to take on those said 49ers. Carlos, who you got in this rematch?
It was by a field goal, wasn't it?
It was a very close game. Tough game by a field goal, right?
Field goal.
Just like the Titans won by.
He's still on there, man. We can let him get away with it.
I'm sorry, I digress. All right, Carlos. All right, back to you, man. New York Giants, San Fran.
At San Fran?
At San Fran.
And it's week
6?
Week 6 for... Okay.
Yeah.
You're still week 6. Remember, Giants play their best football win.
Late in the season. That's absolutely true.
I'm going to go San Fran on this one.
That's very good stuff. That is, they are a team that typically starts slow.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, head. I like San Fran at home, too. You have to make sure you circle S.F. on your pick'em pool. All right, moving on along. We have battle of two good young QBs right here, Carlos. We got the Minnesota Vikings headed to D.C. to take on the RG3s. Carlos, who you got?
I gotta go with the Vikings, man. I gotta go with the Vikings, man.
You going the Vikings?
I'm going the Vikings way, man.
All right.
This was kind of a
This should be a pretty good game Sunday afternoon.
Pretty good.
I kind of like Minnesota too, man.
Did he say pretty good?
I said pretty good. I mean, two good offenses.
Boring.
Two good quarterback.
Boring.
Snoozer on your snoozer alert. Hey, Christian Ponder has been getting it done, and the Redskins are horrible on defense. Bottom line,
but they do play at DC, which
stands for what's that stand for?
Something about like District of Columbia or something like that.
Hey, it's just not sports with this guy. Add him on Twitter. All right, now we move on to our Sunday night game. The Green Bay Packers take a trip to the state of Texas. You know, we have a heavy Texas flavored show for you today. That's how we get down on the Pro Pick'em show. All right, they come to Houston to take on the undefeated Texans. Carlos, who you got?
Okay, who I got? The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of
Texas.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got the Texans, baby. I got the Texans, baby.
I like
you undefeated. Stay undefeated.
All right.
Until you hot. You hot.
7-11. Oh, yes, he's on the road, baby.
Lose, baby. You go with the Texans.
You got to go with the Texans until they lose. Green Bay's been struggling. All kind of injuries. I mean, Aaron Rodgers does not look like the MVP Aaron Rodgers of a year ago.
And he's kind of pointing fingers, you know? He's pointing fingers all kinds of ways.
I think it was ever since B.J. Rogers showed him up on that discount double check commercial.
Yeah, they didn't have to give him a commercial.
They didn't. I mean, but he did the little.
he did the.
All right, moving on in a hurry.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, man. But bottom line, you want to circle HOU on your pick'em pool. Beautiful women down there in Houston. All right, y'all should love that scenery on Sunday night. All right, we're gonna end with the Denver Broncos on Monday night, going to San Diego to take on the Chargers. Carlos, who you got?
Who do I have that? Who do I got? Man, I wish I had like a leg brace or something.
No, come on, stop it. The man's been through enough.
But I'm gonna go My neck's a little stiff.
Oh, your neck and your back.
My neck's a little stiff, man. I'm gonna go Denver, man.
Gotta go Denver. You gotta go Manning on Monday night against Rivers. So all things equal, you gotta take the legend.
He's gonna break out. He's gonna break out.
Again.
Just boom, 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 boom. Just boom.
Again. Well, you didn't say he would break out last week, so I'll give you some props on that. All right. Bottom line on that one, you want to circle DEN on your pick'em pool. So that concludes our week 6 slate of picks. We certainly wish all of y'all luck, and you know me. You already know what I'm here for. I'm going to give away one of these because I can't beat this guy. I didn't beat him. I didn't beat him last week. I don't know what it is, but
really, Pa?
Really
again.
You know what? Let's just keep this show rolling because I don't want to talk about that. All right. So somebody's going to win one of these shirts this week. Why? Because I believe in you. The only way that you can do it though is to hit us up on Twitter. I mean, you can reach me at PL Colter. That's at PLCOLTER. You can reach the star of the show at C Diaz
214.
That's C Diaz
214.
Can't forget the numbers. We're all the way live from the city of Dallas. So, on behalf of the star of the show, it's your host, Mr. PL Colter. We like to tell you that life is a sport, so always play to win.
Yes, sir.
All right, we out.
Not always, man.
God bless.
Not always.